Hello, YouTubers. It's Travis. Welcome back. I have another brawl for you. I hope that you will enjoy this one. Sometimes, there's never really a signal in which direction you're supposed to go and which comp you're supposed to build towards, and you flounder around and you end up in 8th place. And other times, you have this game. I hope that you'll enjoy it, and that if you like the content, you'll subscribe. Click that subscribe button so you can come back and watch more videos as soon as they're live. Thank you, and enjoy. So we can do the Yuck Mouth special and take Pup, or we can just take SkillBear, and I think be pretty happy. And I think I'm more on the SkillBear line myself. But could respect the puppers out there. Like sometimes you just got to grab yourself a puppers. I do like starting with a Mim. Like Mim Cat's a turn one shop I'll buy. Like we can buy that, spin, and then buy whatever we want out of the next shop. Maybe it's another cat. The damage is good. I mean, we're all men and women of culture here. I guess I should still roll. But I don't see anything I want there. I also don't know what my woggle is yet. Difficult to slay against Jack's Giant, but obviously doable. Here, have some gold. All right, what was in our woggle? That is an early Princess White. And we could be looking at investing in Dwarf Coin. I'm even willing to make a roll here to see if we can hit a Dwarf or two. And that's a significant amount of dwarves. That's a lockable shop of dwarves. I don't know that I can comfortably lock for tiny. And yet, I'm gonna. Because I've got enough extra gold to just buy it and then roll. And what if there's a doubly? What if? Look what I have created. I have made dwarf. Pretty simple now. Can't tell if there's something on my screen or that card. No, it's a card. Doubly has a little line through the 7 that you can just barely see. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, this is a grumpy waiting room. So we got a grumpy cat. I like it. Boop. Need more dwarfs? Have more dwarfs. Yeah, we're probably getting ready to move out of cat coin. We don't know that they're playing dwarves, so the kidnap isn't that useful. I feel like rolling for dwarves is something I want to do now, because the more dwarves we get, the better. I could sell these two and buy doubly now. And I think I'm ready to do that to see what was in the box. I think Ring of Revenge could be okay for now. It's a way to get some more stats onto these little dudes. And like, we're very clearly in a good spot for dwarfs. 8-9 versus 7-9. Crafty is almost always better than doubly, which is kind of bizarre to me. These are some good dwarfs. Wiggle. Woggle. That's going to be good for a Tweedle one day. Not as good as Sting, but we could do angry things. Let's hit level 7 before everybody else. No, not quite as good as upgraded doubly, but Crafty's still pretty good. I mean, if we want to be really silly, we can do this and just definitely not lose. Here's a 2062. What are you doing about that early? Spoiler alert. Nothing. Triplay's been gone for a couple patches now. That was there when I played a long time ago. But at least the last patch, Tripley was gone. Ain't nobody got a Medusa yet. It ain't level 4. But I suppose, like, I got the white early. It's possible, but that's incredibly unlikely. Take your 12. And this is just free roll dwarfs. Some good dwarfs. I guess Sporko is the next dwarf we'd be looking for. Which I have not seen yet. I mean, sure, you can play. She is a 4 cost, but we just hit level 4, right? So I was like, it is an incredibly slim chance, but it could happen. I don't really need any of these, and this is amusing to me, so I'm going to do that. He's probably big enough, whereas I think Lucky could actually use the boost. We ramped a little bit. It's natural 4.0 now. So that's why I was saying it couldn't be there. Okay, fair enough. Doubly's going to solo their team. I'm still short a dwarf. And I haven't seen a bloody Tweedle. Where's my Tweedle at, yo? I mean, the 4-8's still just better. I'm gonna try to get a lot of gold so we can start rolling for Tweedles. If I can find Tweedles, we can probably win the lobby. I guess I should be an adult and still have this here to just solo everybody. I would really like to get more gold off of these dudes, but I don't know that that's gonna happen. There you go. We got a little bit of gold. Nice. Bossy will play. And Tweedle. Oh, Weedle. I don't think you can really do dwarves without Tweedle. I haven't missed one, have I? I'm taking Angry. I'm not opposed to that. Gotta at least keep us going for now. I'd kind of like to buy the Blessing of Athena because I think I'm keeping it at least the doubly. But we've also got our Sporko finally, but it's kind of past the point where I want him. Why you got a crafty? Thanks for the gold! This is totally fair and fine. There's no cheating or abuse of any kind happening here. +3 attack. It's kind of fine, but this is kind of finer. And as hilarious as that was, it's not actually something I want. I also kind of don't want another Fanny, but I guess for 2 gold, like I'd play it. We double support the greedy, which I think I'm a boot. Really just don't cast a lot of spells indoors. More gold to roll for Lordy next turn if I don't hit something here. Obviously we need the life total. I'm not going to lock when we're about to go into Lordy territory, but I'll play this over the Fanny. Yeah, sad looking shoulder fairies indeed. One of the advantages dwarves have is that they're the best comp to beat pumpkin scam. Because there's not one unit that they can scam. Your stats are all over the place. Like, we're not scared of pumpkins. Dwarves are the natural counter to pumpkins. I suspect it's because they're short and closer to the ground and they can see the pumpkins easier. We're not at Lordy levels yet, so we just buy a dwarf here and there. You know what? Why not? I never get to do this, so let's enjoy it and get our 4-mana tiny. I thought we were going to Lordy, which is why I didn't lock for the other Angry. I'm not sure where I thought the other experience was going to come from, but I was pretty sure that it was. And like, I was legitimately surprised not to be rolling for Lordies now. Oh my god, I forgot that this existed. I literally forgot Tweedledees were in the game. Probably play the other Angry. But I want the gold. Nah, whatever. I'll play it for a round. I'd take a level 5 treasure. I mean, sure, they can lose to pumpkins. I'm just saying of all of the comps that are the least likely to lose to pumpkins, dwarves is like a good dwarves comp is less likely to lose to pumpkins than say nearly anything else. I want to get like Mimic and Reduplicator, but I'm not super likely to get that. I don't know. I feel like we're not at super fun stuff with this just yet, but we could be. And I've got a little bit of time. You want to get a real hero power? Is Pumpkin my favorite? No, but Pumpkin is one of the better things you can be doing in the game right now. Merlin was on dwarves last time we saw them. Let's see if they found any good ones. If they didn't get out, maybe we can just take one. Highest you've ever won out? It's never occurred to me to look. I'm not sure. Died with a level 7 treasure locked in. Oh, rip. This is better than something, I just don't know what. Probably that. I guess I don't need to greed versus the other dwarf player. God, kill this Tweedle. No, not him. Well, it's upgraded. I can play it. I just really wish I'd gotten their Tweedle. I guess in a way I'm going to get their Tweedle because they're quite obviously going to die and we'll take it. I got an upgraded Crafty. That's cool, I guess. Pretty goes back in for this fight. All right, you know what? Fine, I'll take it. I need to find something else to do with the Mimic. Is this a good dwarf sport? I can't tell. Yeah, I think it might be okay. Yeah, when a player dies, their stuff goes... But yeah, we're logging for the Echo Wood. Yeah, I guess this makes sense, and we can throw the Ring of Revenge crap on the Tweedles. Fine. It's better specifically for this fight, right? Oh, I didn't mean to put Bossy in front. I meant to put Lordy in front. Durr. I'm just flexing on the ghost. Right here, let's just make a little room in our hands. For your support bonuses. This is at least something with Mimic, right? Bossy may actually need to go. Oh, I guess if we're trying to get into murder... Okay, we do this. Do this. Obviously, we need the life pad. And now we doom roll. More Lordies. And more life. I don't know what they're on, but we've got a little bit of a life buffer. Let's see. Small life buffer. It's a pumpkin board. Again, this is a board we're pretty favored to win. We can certainly lose, but we're more likely to beat a pumpkin board than a lot of others. Firing off 4 spells at the beginning of a round is pretty fun to do. But like, they can scam like 4 units and it's fine. Because our stats are spread out so evenly, it kind of doesn't matter. Bossy's a bit more of a liability. But, I mean, it's just like second Lordy waiting room. So they need a lot of scam trees and deuces. They got 3 of each, so this is like the best case scenario for them, and it still doesn't matter. I think that's the secret to the patch. Like, pumpkins are the best thing you can be doing unless it's dwarves, right? So this, whenever anything else gains stats, it gains stats. So it's an interaction. Look up Lordy on Hatball and Angry on Hatball, and you'll see how it's working. But I don't have to do a whole lot here except hit a spell or another Lordy. Tweedle would be swell too. You know what? I'm flexing so that I can get my Tweedle. So do I cast a spell? This is silly. Don't need these. I don't want a 29-33 or a 23-37. I think I want a 23-37. Do that. I shouldn't have done this. It was silly. and stupid, but I want them to see that I cast a hi-ho before I killed them, because this game has been literally stupid. This spreads out more of those stats, even though it's a little worse. Ideally, we're going to like if we lose, we'll upgrade it or whatnot. But I think this is just good enough. Roll for health and get to 50. Now you understand. We certainly can still lose here. Like, it's not all wrapped up. I shouldn't be memeing quite this hard. Because they do still have, presumably, another pumpkin in that. But I don't even know what they can get out of it that's going to matter. Unless it's like all deuces, and it's not. Yes, Angry's making my treants beefcakes, and Lordy's setting the foundation. There, they scammed a unit. Not good enough. There you go. Does all skill. Not luck or high roll. It was important decisions that I made. They got us to that first place. Remember, when you win, it's skill. When you lose, it's luck. Or variance, if you will. All skill and pickaxes. Yes. And a very big thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Paul, Punk, Hero, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Basti, Rich, Michael, Brandon, John, and Jazzy. We'll see you soon.